me this life, no balance, so I don't believe in love.
From where you have to look now. This is a supermarket for crying out loud. It's not about the car, it's about your life. Are you okay? Are you sure you're not hot? What were you thinking now?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow! Man, you're good. Yeah,
Vivian.
Look at me from head to toe. Do I look like a Getman's material?
Vivian!
Don't you ever call my name. Don't even try it. Nonsense. Please, hold me.
What's your problem with this one? I see this one. Oh, so you have the guts to push me in my brother's compound? I will push you. You push me? You will not do anything.
It's alright.
Yes.
So now you want to fight my boyfriend?
Who is your boyfriend?
You want to fight my boyfriend?
How many days of boyfriend?
I have dumped you.
Owen! My brother will hear this. And let him hear. And I bet you this is the end of the road for you.
Just leave him.
I promise you that. Listen, I don't make a Wait a minute.
Can you stop this?
Okay, more. Okay. You will see. I will see. You will see this compound. You will see this. My brother's compound. Don't worry. I will. Okay. Boo. Let me see.
Leave him. You will kill me. You will catch you. Okay. Can you stop?
I'll deal with you. Okay. When I'm back, I'll deal with you. Baby, you will see. Come on, put it yet.
Come and open this gate.
Oh, I don't put it yet. I don't blame you.
Get.
No. Oh, baby,
leave it for me. My boyfriend likes it.
Let's go. I'll do it when I come back. You can't do anything.
Leave me.
You can't do anything. What's it?
This is where you live?
Yes, this is my house.
Okay. All right then. Take care of yourself, eh?
All right, you too, and thank you very much.
It's all right. You're welcome. And less thinking.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Owen! Eh? Who be that? It's me, Francis. Open the gate. Open which gate? Open the gate. Which gate? Owen! Eh? I said she opened the gate. Come on, close your mouth there. I will break this gate, Owen. Break now. You tell your brother what happened to the gate. Owen! Okay, just open the gate. Open! Owen! What? Owen! You see it? You walk like this today. Owen! Owen! Who are you calling? So you just took my pants first. Oh, you go everywhere. You are going today like this. My brother will hear this. Let him hear. Tell your brother what happened. My brother will hear this. Tell him what happened. Open this gate. Don't break this gate. I will open the gate. Open the gate. This is my brother's compound. Which brother? Are you from brother and mother? You are fired. Yes, let me be fired. You are fired nowhere. Are you the one that will fire me? Mad dog. You. Open this gate. Let me on it. Open this gate. Let me on it so that. Open this gate. If you put your hand, it will shock you. Oh. What is that? Okay. You like a if you like what do you mean? Open my tongue. Nonsense. Did you brush your teeth? I will deal with you. Did you brush your teeth? I will deal with you. You can't do anything. Come on, sir. Open this gate. I will not open it. Open this gate. I will not open it. I will not open it. You get locked. I didn't get the second one. Open this gate. I will not open it. I will break this gate. If you break it, you tell your brother what happened to this gate. This is my brother's compound. Who are you? I am free to blow it. Get that for you. Open it. Come close now. Bush rat. Yeah? Bush rat. Rat bush. Mad dog. Nketa. Whoa. Owen. Oh. Okay. I don't blame you. You. I don't blame you. You will stay. I blame my brother. You will stay there. I blame for empowering you. How to get man? Nonsense. Nonsense. See the slippers. Oh, give my slippers. I will not give you. Nonsense. Oh, give it to me. Nonsense, person. Okay. Don't worry. I will come back. And I will deal with you. Okay. No problem. Okay. I didn't get it. Oh well. Okay. My baby. Just like that. My Vivian. Just like that. My Vivian. Just like that. All my money. Okay. Come and enter now. Hey. This guy is a big fool. A very big fool. I think I have to report to my brother. Let me call him. But even if I should call him, what will I tell him? This idiot, this Owen, will tell him what happened. Hey! I think I have to leave this place now. Before he's going to see me. I have to leave here. This Owen. As for you, Owen! Omunage! Hey! Chai!
I called my younger sister today and she said that Lillian barely leaves the house. According to her, she only does that whenever she sends her on an errand, which she returns earlier than expected.
Well, that means both of them live in this town same day. Could be a coincidence. I just think so, Papa.
Possible. But let us not conclude yet.
I pray that our affair does not come to pass.
Mama, another disadvantage is not allowing my sister step out of the house. Mama, it's dangerous. You know, the main plan was just for her to go in there. Maybe she could just meet rich men. Men with good calibers, prominent men. You know me, I want to go to school.
We did not purposely send her out to go and look for men in the city. It's not our purpose. The plan was to separate her from that nanny goat Mike that we are still talking about it today.
She can stay at home for now. There is no problem. Time shall come when she will go out to mingle with men of higher caliber. Ndi Diego, Ndi Maihanako.
There is no time. She needs to just come out and meet good men. Asaba is where all these celebrities, all these prominent men are. She could just go there and meet one of them and some rich men. I need to go to school. That's the main plan.
I like who happen.
He's meeting men that will change our story. Eh? Zora any olo, zora any moto. Each are in a private jet gani Bugari.
If you want to change your story, go and kill your grandmother to change your story. Not sending my daughter to Afuna.
Now I think I will start from killing you. Was he here, Brian?
My brother, if not for God, I would have been in the police custody today.
How? What happened?
Now when you say now, I nearly hit someone down with my car today.
A man or a woman?
A woman, no. Just a young maiden like that.
Bro, are you sure you didn't hit your future wife?
You don't say your own. You don't know when someone is serious. You take everything as a joke. Bro, it's not nice.
This is not a joke. See, God has mysterious ways of doing things. You never can tell. This could be your future wife. By the way, did you get her number?
Yes, I collected her number. But I'm not thinking towards that direction.
Bro, if you had no intention, why did you get her number then?
Because I gave her the shock of her life, according to her. So I collected the number to at least call her to know how she's faring. That's all. Look, you think I'm joking when I said I'm done with women?
You're done with women?
How?
Yes. Why is she talking about this? Why? Bro, drink up a beg, not to talk that matter a beg.
No, you think I'm joking?
What do you mean by you're done?
Okay, you think I'm joking. If you've seen half of what I went through in the hands of women, you understand what I'm talking about.
Is she pretty? Is she pretty?
She's fine. She's a fine girl, but trust me, I'm not thinking of that direction.
Okay. I believe you. It's okay. Hello?
Have you seen it?
Oh.
Welcome.
Your place is beautiful.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's have a seat. So, what I offer you?
A pack of juice will be fine.
Okay. Right back. So, so tell me, what were you thinking of that day we met? I mean, you were lost in thought that you couldn't even see me coming.
Okay, that is one of the days I wouldn't want to remember in my life. It's one of the worst days. We should talk about something else, please. For a change of topic, I hope I'm not intruding, but do you live here alone? I mean, you're not married?
No, I'm not married. As a matter of fact, my kind of job takes me around, like in different parts of the state, you know. So sometimes when I travel, I leave the house for my gateman. So basically, I stay here with my gateman. I'm not always around anyway.
Okay, that's nice.
So cheers to new friendship.
Of course.
So, what do you do?
I am done with school. Ended my youth service program some months back. Right now I'm job hunting, you know, the search market.
Okay. Let's start by giving me your CV, so we'll pick it up from there.
You're not serious, are you?
Why not?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm super grateful.
That's okay.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey. Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey.
This is the second time I'm seeing her in my dream since the day I met her. Could she be the right one for me? No. Or maybe I should give it a try. But why does she always make reference to her family? It seems the burden of her family rests on her shoulder. Or maybe she has so much love for them. Such a smart girl. As little as she is, she has started carrying her family along. She's nice. She's family oriented.
I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman.
My guy said, yeah, there's a problem.
Problem?
A very serious problem for me.
Is it so?
Ever since I met that girl Lillian, I don't sleep in peace anymore. Thus, I don't sleep without thinking about her.
Really?
Even while I'm awake, I still think of her. And I see that as a problem. Because I don't want to fall in love. One day, I didn't call love. Love no dey my agenda at all. It's not funny now. Why you pull
Guy, what are you saying? I don't understand. You're falling in love, but you don't want to fall in love. What do you mean?
I don't want. In fact, I bind love. I rebuke anything love. I scatter it. I rebuke it.
One, calm down. You're not a pastor. Stop binding and rebuking. Yeah.
You see, from the story you just told us now, the signs are there. Alex is falling in love.
That's the part I don't want.
So,
okay?
What is your reason exactly?
Are you asking me? Are you not aware? I don't want to fall in love.
Alex, I thought you've gone past all this. I mean, I thought you've put all this behind you.
Of course, I am not disputing the fact that I've gone past it, but I'm still insisting that falling in love is not for me anymore. Nah, guy, now why they talk like this?
Guy,
you know what I went through.
Calm down.
You know the wound. Even the wound is yet to heal. What they tell me of love thing again?
Chill. Despite all the accidents we've had, we never stopped driving. So why do you want to give up now? Like, why go be now, guy?
No, you're talking of a different thing altogether.
I am not.
Of course it is.
I remember we argued about this girl. You said I was joking. Now look at what's happening.
See, guys, listen, what we have to do as a brother when you complain now is to sit down together and pray. Pray out that love.
Yeah.
Jones,
You and who?
Yeah, what are we
Wait,
friends?
no, hold on. Let me get something. What? 3 of us go pray for you.
Yes, sir.
Over a babe.
Yes,
None of us go date the babe.
I don't even believe say we dey get this conversation of love and love.
Life not balance. Some are looking for love, some are running away from love. Can you imagine?
How many times have I fallen in love? Waiting common.
No.
Think of it now. You don't have to blame me.
Fine boy, do it, man. Guy, give it a try. Give it a try. Believe me, it will work out.
Brother. Brother. Brother.
What is it? I hope there's no problem.
There's no problem, brother. I'm just worried. I'm worried because you're not fine. Huh? The way you behave these days baffles me a lot. You kiss while you sleep. You talk to yourself while you are awake. And other strange things you do. Listen, brother. I am your brother. Talk to me. What is the problem?
But I want to come on, man. Yeah, but I know Zerika. If it's something I can tell you, or something I know you have solution for, why not? I will share it with my brother, but just I'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Okay. If you insist, let me just shut my mouth. Oh, brother, I'll be going out. Let me just take a stroll. Take care of yourself, huh?
Yeah, hello? Yeah, it's me, Alex. Please, can we see today, later this evening? It's very important. Okay, thank you very much.
You see, the game of love is just like a fire. It keeps on burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keeps on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what it do, my love for you is burning like a fire.
Why are you looking at me like that? You don't want me to eat the food?
I was just trying to differentiate between you and the morning sun. But then, there's no difference. Because you glow. You are so beautiful. And I'm so proud to have you in my life.
You know, those are the kindest words I've heard in recent times. And it actually melted my heart. You glow too. I'll borrow your words.
No, you're beautiful. Damn.
Thank you. Okay, so now can I go back to my food? Okay, no, I won't allow that. Oh, it's for me. It's not nice. What's wrong with you? But the food is actually very, very nice.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite restaurants.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You make good food.
He is rich and cute. But I don't think I love him as I pretend to. But do I have a choice? He possesses the major features my parents want. Maybe, just maybe, I can do it for their sake.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
You okay?
Of course, I'm fine. I am a little bit shy to say this, but you're handsome.
You're gorgeous too.
I know. That was a joke.
Sure you're fine?
Of course I am. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Cheers. Why do I have a feeling you're not fine?
Me? No, I'm fine, of course. The house is really, really nice. I'm sorry I'm saying that again.
So do you want to come over?
Maybe not. No. No.
My sister called and said that Lillian came back late last night.
Are you serious? Mama, that means our affairs is coming to reality.
I don't think so. Because my sister said someone dropped her with a private car. And we all know that Mike could not afford 2 square meals, not to talk of buying a car.
Let it not be that what I'm thinking is about to happen.
What are you thinking?
Let it not be that our daughter, only daughter, is going into a shadow walk.
If it's prostitution that will make her stand on her feet, as we've always wanted, then let it be. After all, it's those girls that prostitute that go get better husbands and richer ones, not the people that behave like holier than thou. There's nothing wrong with it.
Are you the one saying all this? You are suggesting that our only daughter goes into a shadow walk.
Nine. Let her be the Ashawo now and liberate us from poverty. Do you like as we are? Let her do it. There is nothing wrong in it. And look after their parents.
You are a bad mother. Yes. You are a disgrace to motherhood.
You are a disgrace to fatherhood. If you had been taking care of your family, providing for them, all these things would not have occurred. You are a shameless man.
Am I the one you are talking to in this manner?
I am talking to your father and your mother.
I take that as an insult.
You are the one that insulted yourself.
Ma, what is it now? Why are you people just...
Ask your father! Ask him! Linus, just thank your stars that you did not touch me. If you had touched me, what is it?
Mocking us?
Yes, it's you! You will not do anything! You will provide for your family! Shameless man! You have failed as a father if you don't know.
Enough now, it's okay.
Were you not here when you tried to hit me?
You shouldn't start fighting now.
Look at him, shameless man that cannot provide for his family. You have failed as a father if you don't know. You have failed. You are a total disgrace.
You know Papa have hot temper. What will you chop Papa here?
Chop more. That will never happen. You go to Maka.
can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, it's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. If I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand, no. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your hands, it's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Whoa, you see the game of love is just like a fire. It keep on burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your hands, it's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Whoa, if I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand, no. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs.
What is this? What's going on?
Well, in case you can read clearly, it says, please be the mother of my children. Marry me, my love.
I'm scared. I don't want my heart broken.
to be scared. I want you in my life.
Even if the world turns its back on you, I'll be with you 247. Because you're my star, my legend, my hero, my irreplaceable star. I can't imagine spending my life with anyone else except you. Where would I find a perfect gentleman like you? Even the air I breathe says the same.
I love you, Lillian. I love you so much. We would never stay apart from each other, no matter the circumstances. We would stick to each other, conquer. I love you.
I fell in love with your courage, your sincerity, your flaming self-respect. Nothing in this world can ever change that.
You know, the way you speak to me is so strong. The way you speak directly into my heart. Your word can light up the dark. Therefore, I make a vow to you with my soul that I would never forsake you, even in death.
I said over my dead body. Over my dead body will I allow you to marry that prisoner. I said I would rather die than to have that happen under my roof. And listen to me. When I die, I'll come out from my grave and fight you both physically and spiritually. Yeah? Yes, I'll fight you spiritually and physically. I will haunt you. My soul will haunt you because you never rest in the grave until you die.
And I will not
You think, just leave me. You think you are the person that brought yourself into this life. I am the person that brought you. Yes, and I will take you anytime I want.
And I'm the one that carried you in my rooms. We will never accept that. It will not happen. Not in this house.
You think?
No,
just leave me. Let me deal with this.
Leave her. Nonsense. Papa. No. Papa, be cool. No, Papa, please now. Please.
Yes, I'll marry you. Oh my God.
I did it.
This is beautiful.
Just like you.
Thank you. I love it. It's so
Glad you love it.
Okay, so can you please be the mother of my children? Please be the father of my children.
Don't you think it is too early to begin to fantasize about that girl? I mean, you barely know her and her family.
Alex, Jeff is right. But the fact we said you should fall in love doesn't mean you just have to jump into marriage with anyone. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I will not dispute the fact that y'all are making sense, but then If you were in my shoes, I bet you would do the same. Now think of Linda. I gave Linda all the love and support. What happened? I was patient, just like you said. I shouldn't rush into, the fantasies and all of that. I gave her all the love. I was patient. What happened? She betrayed the love I had for her. So what's the point of having all of that procrastinating when I know I love this woman and it's just for me to do the needful? There's no point waiting. No, I waited. But what happened? Have you forgotten?
I wish you all the best, bro.
Oh, that's a good one. Exactly. Well, that's what I expect you to say. You wish your man well.
It'll be right. It'll be right this time.
Now, what's the point? I did all of that for Linda. What happened?
Excuse me.
Oh, Francis, how are you?
I'm fine.
I hope you saw the food I kept for you in the kitchen.
Sure, yes I did.
Okay.
Please, I want you to do one thing for me.
What is it?
Promise me that you won't break my brother's heart. His heart is too fragile, and I hate seeing him unhappy. I like you. Sure, I like you. But it can only take me a second to dislike anyone who hurts my brother.
Anyway, if my family likes your brother, then I have no reason to break his heart.
Your family?
Mm-hmm.
Your family or you?
My family. You know, my family has to approve of the marriage for it to work. So yes, my family.
You're not sounding real.
How do you mean?
Are you the one getting married or your family?
Alright, I'm going to explain better. I'm the one getting married to your brother. But my family has to like him for the marriage to work. Do you understand?
Okay. Have you guys gone to meet them?
Okay, Francis, what is with you and your brother's love life? Why are you so concerned about his love life?
Because I don't want him to experience another heartbreak.
Another heartbreak?
Never mind.
Don't you think this engagement is too sudden? I mean, we only just met.
Love. What's the point of spending 5 years with the woman you love and have intention of making her your wife? Everybody knows where his heart belongs. My heart has chosen you, so there's no point for delay. Look, you are a virtuous woman. Oh, the devil will always pretend for long till you finally get married to her, only for her to come in and show you her true colors. What am I trying to say? I have found the woman I love. I have found the woman that makes my soul at peace. So there's no point taking time. There's no time doing all of that courtship when I know full well that definitely tomorrow you're going to be my wife. So it's never too early to go for what you want.
Thank you. I needed those words of encouragement myself. And this is actually beautiful, although it's a little bit big. But I like it. I love it.
Make sure I flew from US.
I didn't ask you to tell me that.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
It's priceless.
Thank you. Thank you, really. I love it.
You're welcome, Miss Alice.
That sounds strange.
Mrs. Alice, actually.
Okay.
I've heard all you said, but I want to ask you a question. What do you do for a living?
Oh, that? I'm a marine engineer. You see, actually, this is my off right now, my 1 month leave. So I actually want to take this time out to, work on everything concerning the marriage. So when next I have my leave again, I will just come and finalize it.
Marine engineer, eh?
Yes, sir. Offshore.
Offshore?
Yes.
We've had you. We'll be waiting, eh?
Thank you. Sorry. Please, manage this. No, it's token, but just add it to anyone you have for miscellaneous.
For me, eh?
Let me keep it.
Don't worry, next time. God will bless you, my son, eh? Hey.
God bless you, my son. Eh? My daughter. Work here.
So, you're on our way, sir.
Bring him. I'm proud of you.
Hey! Now, what are you doing? What? Now, give me my own share. Ah!
Take it easy.
Give me my own share.
I said, take it easy. Hey!
What are you counting? It is 100,000 naira. Give me my share.
People are always in a hurry. That's why you people die quick. Let this point just rot in this one. Let us digest it.
Nah, let me digest it first. Bring the money. Let us share.
Why are you people fighting now?
Tell your father to give me my own share of the money.
Allow me to count it first. Let me know if it is complete.
It is.
You're always in a hurry.
It is.
Wait, take it easy.
Now.
I said patience. Were you not here when the young man came? And I know you are intelligent. The young man came here and gave me the money. He specifically specified that I'm the person that owns the money. Were you not here?
He gave it to us.
So
and you know, two of us.
He gave you all this huge amount of money.
Oh, yes.
Papa, what does he do for a living that warrants him give you people this kind of money?
No, he said he's a mechanic.
He's a marine engineer. Don't mind your father.
Papa, I think it's risky letting my sister get married to a marine engineer.
Why do you think so?
You see, Mama, those people in offshore, their lives are usually at risk. I know what I'm saying.
Hey, is it not better? Is it not better? Your sister will then inherit all his properties and all of us will automatically become millionaires.
You are a wish for saying this.
And you are a wizard.
Look at what you wish your daughter to be. A widow at such tender age.
Mama, how could you be so mean to harbor such thoughts against your own daughter?
Is it your sister that will be dead? We are talking about the young man that will marry her.
So you want my sister to be a widow at this early age of her life?
Yeah. Is it bad? If being a widow will make her to inherit the man's property and making us to be millionaires, let her be. It's a good one.
Mama, so you're saying all this because of money?
Because of money. No.
You want to kill me so that you take this money. It's not possible.
If I had wanted you to die, you would have been dead long time ago. Give me my money. You said you don't like money. Me, I love money. You give it to me.
It's not possible.
Give it to me.
It's not possible.
Linus,
You know, I was still even trying to explain to him that things are quite expensive in the market. He wasn't even... Alex. Are you okay? What's bothering you?
I don't know if I don't know how I'll cope without you. It's gonna be hard without you by my side. Waking up close to you.
Okay. So what you said, this is what I have to say to you. I would be with you physically and in spirit. So you would always wake up with me by your side. Okay?
I just wish I have the power not to travel. I'm still right here with you.
You don't have the power not to, you have to go. But I'll miss you. I will.
I miss you more.
Really?
Woo!
Loneliness is going to be my companion, but what would I do?
Concerning that, I'm thinking of getting a maid, to keep you company. At least you see who to talk to whenever you feel like talking to someone.
Okay. That is actually very, very nice. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Wait, hold on. I just said something.
What did you say?
Don't rush.
No.
Slow down.
Don't rush.
Stop. Wait. I know you miss me and I miss you.
Afternoon. I'm guessing you're the new house help my husband employed?
Yes, ma'am.
And I hope whoever brought you here told you your job details?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Just to make this clear, I don't like issues. Whatever you know you're supposed to do, please do it at the appropriate time. Okay?
Okay.
Excuse me. Where are you going?
Sorry, ma.
Never mind. Are you a graduate?
No, ma. But I went to secondary school, ma.
Okay. I hope you will deliver.
Trust me, madam. I'll deliver to the best of my ability.
Very well then. Follow me. I'll show you to your room. Sandra, don't tell me you're still cleaning at this time of the day.
I'm sorry, Ma.
That is not the answer to my question.
I'm sorry, Ma.
Why do you keep saying you were sorry? Sorry about what? Are you okay?
Yes, Ma. I'm sorry.
You know what? I don't want this to repeat itself. I made this clear before. You have to do everything you ought to do at the appropriate time. I don't want this to repeat itself again.
Okay, Ma. It won't happen again, I promise.
I know it won't happen again. That's all you keep saying.
Owen! Owen! Please get the gate.
Oh my God, Mike! Look at you! You're sweating.
Now, look at this Benz guy,
What are you doing here?
I've been here for like a month now.
Wow, you're not serious, are you?
Now you're chapping now. Who owns this car?
It's a long story, Mike.
So you are engaged?
I'm sorry, Mike. I had no option. There was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do? Lillian, nothing you could do? Have you forgotten so soon all we shared?
I didn't forget, Mike. But please, that is all in the past now.
Lillian, there is no future without the past. I gave you my life. I gave you everything. Even with the oath.
Mike, please, I beg you, just stop. You're breaking my heart. It wasn't my fault. I thought I would never see you again. Please.
Lillian, how could you do this to me? Even all I went through because of you.
I beg you. I beg you in God's name, just stop. You're breaking my heart with your words.
Lillian, my heart is already shattered. Yes. Lillian, you left me for another man just because of money. Lillian Makego. Why? How could you do this? Why?
I wish I never met you. I wish I never had anything to do with you.
Yes, this is the last bus stop. Oh,
You're so heavy.
I am not heavy.
You are.
No, humans who are still alive are not heavy. You only say you've got too much weight.
Okay, you are too horrible.
Shut up, BT. Ask him, you've got too much weight.
Okay, you've got too much weight.
You need to go to school.
Horrible kebab.
Oh, now I remember. Oh,
What?
how did I forget? I'm going for my service in 2 weeks. Why are you frowning? Are you not happy for me? Like, I thought this is what you've always wanted. For me to go to school, complete my service, and when I'm back, we get married. Why are you like this?
Not that I'm not happy for you, but exposing you to more financial stable men wasn't part of the plan. You want to leave me and go to NYC where you meet better guys than me.
No, that is a wrong thing to say. I mean, why would you think such about me? Listen to me. Nothing will ever come between us. On my life, I swear nothing will separate us. Okay?
I am not still convinced because there is no magic in long distance relationship.
In other
and
words,
that is what I'm trying to avoid.
I should leave my service and stay here with you. Mike, you know me. I have been with you for years. And I promise you nothing will ever separate us. Yes, there is going to be distance. But that cannot break our bond. I love you and you know it.
My love, I see you walking away from me.
You know what? Let's take an oath then.
Lillian, can't you see? Can't you see we are meant for each other? Can't you see we are meant to be together? Baby, I trusted you. With everything in me, with all my heart, with all my body, with all my soul. I trusted you. Even with the oath. You couldn't wait for me. You couldn't just wait for me, even with the oath. Baby, don't you know you could have died if you had married him?
I didn't know what to do. Mike, the pressure was too much.
Oh, God.
The pressure was too much. At a point, I got lost. I didn't know what next to do. I became a shadow of my own self. My family has been making decisions for me. I couldn't just do anything. I'm sorry. Please.
Life is a mystery. This life is an adventure. Just be careful of the mistake you make today, because they can forever hurt you. Today has come. Tomorrow come only but once. But yesterday is gone forever. So you have to make a wise choice. Okay?
You are my choice. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank God. Thank God I found you again.
The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, It keep on burning, it can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs.
God bless today I found you again.
I'm happy we're back again. My life has begun to shine again.
You know, the hardest thing for me to do is forget you. You have this incredible way of making me happy.
If I remember that you're part of my life, it makes me feel complete. You gave me the immense courage to believe in myself. Thank you so much. I love you.
Okay, so why don't we go home and commit the perfect crime?
Crying?
Yes. You don't understand what that means.
I'm trying to understand.
Come on, tell you.
Book me now! You're just a man. You're crazy, I
Oh,
swear.
come on. Cheers.
Oh, now you're happy, right?
You know, what you just told me, do you know what they call it?
Book me now!
Shut up. What is wrong with you?
No, you will say, book me in a bed. I don't say, book me now. Ask me.
Book you there.
Wow.
Book you there.
Oh my God. That's wonderful.
You see, this is one thing that made me not to forget.
If I'm to make another choice, I will choose another
Book me
you.
now.
If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my
Okay, let's
king.
go back
If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand though. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. Whoa, in your hands, it's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs.
Time, patience, and perseverance will accomplish all things. In every problem, there is a hidden treasure inside.
The love is so strong, but they don't understand though. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. It is where
Sweet.
my heart belongs.
You like it, huh?
It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your hands.
Leave the meat now. No, when you finish food, you eat meat.
She like a god of Mama? Lillian! Mama? What are you doing here? Nothing. How many times have I warned you to stay away from this wretched man? Eh?
Mama,
I will shut up! Shut that asshole you call mouth!
Wait, you come here.
Lillian! Mama? Lillian! Mama! Lillian! Mama! Get out of my way! Mama! Mama! You! Continue digging your own grave. Look at the food he's eating. There is no meat on it.
You can join us.
Can join you. Go and look for a better work to do. Not selling chewing gum, Indomie, chewing gum, sweet. All I made is show my more. Eh? Make money like Dangote and other
other people. He remember me really without me.
Mama, everything outside the home. Hey!
Nonsense! Make money! Leave my daughter alone! Come out!
Eh? Omakazi?
I love to be a winner. You have to go for what you want. Pay the price. Go for it and get it. Life is full of opportunities.
Success is not always achieved by hard work. Without God by your side, all your effort might be in vain.
Not to forget, with God all things are possible. I promise to love you, to cherish you. I promise to be with you in time of happiness, sorrow, distress, even in death.
Even in death, I'll always be with you. Where you live, I live. Where you die, I die.
Like a fire,
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the judgment that something is more important than one's fear. I will stand on my feet and be courageous to take what is mine. Who is that? Wow!
Hello!
See who we have here!
Okay!
Wow! You didn't tell me you were coming.
Well, I decided to pay you a surprise visit.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You look good.
I know, I saw myself in the mirror before I came out. Anyway, I came to take you out for lunch.
Wait. How did you know I'm hungry?
Well, let's say true friendship is always felt.
I got this girl. Okay. We're going out soon, but before then, I'm going to spend some time with you. I need to spend some time with you.
Okay, so tell me, what is it you have to tell me this time? Okay.
I love you.
Is that all?
Nothing more.
Okay. And I love you too.
I love you more.
Shut up. I love you more.
Nobody know I love you more.
No, I love you more. Okay.
Let's I need to spend some time with you. Bring your leg there.
So, I'm doing lunch and fun.
Will, but
you sure?
Let's spend some time.
Stop it. See, I'll break your head.
Bring that leg. Bring it here. Bring it here.
So, Mike, I think you're going to. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go for your dinner.
No.
Before
you go.
It keep on burning until it burns itself out.
Okay, so turn on the AC here. Then reduce. Oh, it's a fan. Put it auto so it could get cold. Yes, so
We move.
We move. I think we should take that route.
This one?
Yeah.
This one is not good. We take the other one.
You're enjoying the AC, right?
Enjoying it.
Hey! Woo, 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 woo. That's a big. Please watch these things behind. No, this one doesn't look like big. So
You see the game of love is just like a fire. It keep on burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs.
Like
it is where my heart belongs.
You say yes, not go.
Yeah.
You haven't changed from this.
Go, make it marry. When you say go, because you know that you're feeling it. Go.
It is where my heart belongs. Oh, in your hands. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Oh, if I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are. The love is so strong, but they don't understand. No, allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, wow, look who we have here. How are you? Fine. Okay, so.
How have you been?
Well, I've been bored without you. Yes.
So why are you glowing, huh? Looking so beautiful.
Well, let's say it's the handiwork of my husband, my darling husband.
No, you have to tell me the secret.
I am not joking, that's the truth. It's been your handwork.
Come here. So, are you home alone? Where's your maid?
Oh, she's gone to the market.
Okay, how is she coping?
That girl, she's a whole lot of trouble, but we're managing. It's fine. Guess what?
Well?
I coincidentally prepared your favorite.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Well, ooh, okay.
So you turn and then I'll take you inside.
Okay then.
Let's go.
Freshen up and devour.
To the room.
Becca's please to commence the introduction. But depends on you.
Of course. Lest I forget. There is this particular guy I always see with your woman.
With my woman?
Yeah. I have spotted them severally on several occasions.
How is the guy?
Tall, hunky, and dark complexion. I've seen them severally, but I don't know. Well, I am only telling you so that you'd possibly find out, okay? I've seen them severally and I don't know.
Wait, are you sure it's my woman?
Alex, did you just ask me that question?
No, because I just wanted to be sure that you know what you're telling me.
Alex, I don't know your woman. And like I said, I've seen her on this particular on several occasions. I don't know if it's a cousin, I just want to find out. Of course, I would have kept it to myself. I can imagine. Jeff, Alex, come on. It is an aberration in the answer. Just walk.
Okay.
I'll be on my way.
Okay. Alright, bye. Has Junior ever visited you here before?
No, he hasn't. Why did you ask?
Nothing really. I just feel, he can come around to stay with you anytime I travel.
Oh. Yes, I can have somebody stay here with me, but definitely not Junior. His trouble is too much.
If you say so. Can you get me something to eat?
I forgot I have a gluten as a husband. Let me get you something. Oh, my. Okay, darling. Your food is served. Go and eat. Or you want me to take it? Are you okay?
Who did you say was my love?
Oh. My phone, Oh, how could I forget? It's a friend. Yes, a friend. I knew him before we even met. I've had that number saved on my phone for a very long time.
Come on, you know the way I like saving numbers. I have my king, my queen, and my prince on my phone, representing my father, my mother, and brother. So, I just saved the name that way. It's nothing.
You saved a friend's number as my love. A guy, for that matter.
That's why I said it's been a long time.
What's my business with that? Change the name.
Oh. Okay.
What's my name saved as?
Your name is saved as my husband.
Change the name.
Done. So, he went to my phone. Does he even have the right to search me? So he went through my phone. Does he even have the right to search my phone? We are not married yet and he is showing me this kind of attitude. He didn't keep searching my phone. Yeah. Oh, Achokwaramo. Hey, Pumpkin. How are you?
Fine, I'm trying to be fine.
What do you mean you're trying to be fine? What's wrong?
I will be going back to work tomorrow.
Tomorrow? For crying out loud, you just returned. When? It's like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, I feel the same. It's urgent. My presence is needed at the office, so I got a call. Yeah.
Okay. It's understandable that you got a call. And that's the only reason I'm letting you go. But I want you to know that I miss you. I will miss you. Okay?
I won't miss you.
You won't miss me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Alex. Has this got anything to do with the number you saw saved on my phone as my love?
I cannot look at you, sadly. You are the reason I smile. You bring happiness to my soul.
I don't understand. How do you mean?
I mean, you give me peace of mind. You are everything my soul yearns for. If I can describe you in one word, then I would call you my life.
That is a beautiful thing to say. A very beautiful thing. But I still need you to explain to me why you said that. Why you said you won't miss me.
It's gonna be hard to survive without you. It's gonna be hard to swim this path without you by my side. You're everything I want and even more.
You know I love you, right?
And I love you too. But I'm afraid of losing you.
Oh.
Promise me that you will not forsake me.
No. I would not forsake you. I will love you forever. I love you very much, Alex. Very, very much.
Don't come up with a smile on that face. Be cheerful and have a drink and be happy. Have some.
So tell me, what will you get for me when you're coming? I don't want it. I brought it for you. Go ahead, have it.
No, I want you to drink from it.
You look like a baby.
I'm your baby.
Oh, really?
A drink.
You see the game of love is just like a fire. It keep on burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. You see the game of love is just like a fire. It keep on burning until it burn itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say, where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your hands. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Whoa, if I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand, no. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're
You're now okay.
I'm not, doctor.
Don't worry. You're fine.
You won't understand.
Then let me understand.
Never mind.
How you feel? So good. Massage. I'm not again. I like it.
So you need to excuse me. I need to attend to my patient. How are you feeling today? Good.
Why?
I don't want to see you.
Why? Why don't you want to see me?
Doctor,
I don't want to see you.
Why don't you want to see me?
I don't want to see
and by
you.
His grace you are awake now. So why don't you want to see me?
Please, sir, can I have a word with you outside?
If there's anything you want to say, you say it here. I want to have a word with her as well.
Oh, you heard her. She doesn't want to see you.
If there's anything you want to say, you say it here. Doctor, she is my wife. Alright? My wife to be. Why are you telling me to do? If you want to say anything, say it. Is there anything to hide?
Please, she doesn't want to see you.
Please. You people, if you are giving her the drip, you can go. Let me talk to her. I'm here to talk to her.
Gentlemen, can you please respect yourself so that you can be respected? This is an hospital.
Respect myself, Ogene. What are you saying? I'm telling you that this is my wife to be, and you're telling me to respect myself. For what?
You do not want me to call security on you.
Call security for me? Do you know I have the power to take her out of this hospital? No, do you know I have the power to take her out of here now?
You need to calm down. I was able to convince him. He's forgiving you. He's ready to take you in as a wife. He said that to you? Yes, he did. I'm afraid I can't go back to you. Listen, he told me something and I understood him. The first thing I need to do is apologize to him. We're all bound to temptation.
Do you have Glenvillage?
Yes, that's 75,000.
Okay, please get it for me.
What about you, sir?
Do you have Hennessy VSOP?
Yes, we have it. That's 75,000.
Okay, I need a chill bottle with ice.
Okay, sir.
Can I have an XO?
Okay, that was 120,000.
Yeah, that would suffice.
Sir, what do you give? Hello, sir.
Are you not taking it? Are you not getting for me? Is your AC not working? Let it so hot. No, you don't like me, eh? Just get me a bottle of water. Is your AC not working? Let it so hot.
Sir.
Please do. Get it. Look at the way I'm sweating. Wow. Brotherly, what's wrong?
You see, in this life, sometimes it's not in the nature of some persons to be wicked. Sometimes it's not their nature. It's what has happened to them in the past. Sometimes when you're good, even all your good attributes, people still hurt you. They still call you bad. They still call you shameless. And sometimes when you're bad, people still adore you. This life is funny. You know, there's a saying that it is men that make the evil in men rise. Now, this girl, of course I'm not supposed to tell you, you're my friends, y'all are my boon companions, right? You know how I treated this girl. I showed this girl real love. Is it money? I made sure that this girl lacked nothing. I catered for her and her family. I gave her everything she wanted. I'm sure if you check her account, this girl has not less than 3 million naira. I gave her all the love. Now tell me, what is it she wanted? What is her problem? Is it clothing? Is it cars? Now, after all I did for this girl, she had the mind to do this to me. No, and you tell me people are not wicked?
Alex, your story is quite pathetic. As it is, what are your plans?
You see, while we were coming here, I had so many thoughts on my mind. At some point, I thought of pulling the trigger on her forehead and shoot. No, to pay her back for what she did to me. No, how can she treat me like that? Well, but then I said, I'm not a murderer. That the only thing on my mind right now is I am going to make her sponsor our wedding.
What is that supposed to mean, Alex? How will she come and sponsor your wedding? How?
It's crazy, right? What you expect of me is to chase her out, leave my house, leave my life. But no. What makes you think the next girl won't be worse than her? I don't think that's the best approach. Now, the best approach for me is the part of the money that this girl has siphoned from me, she is going to sponsor the wedding.
So where do you think she's going to get this kind of money to sponsor a wedding?
She has to be hardworking. Sending her away and sponsoring the wedding are two different things. Yeah?
You see, if you ask me, Alex, I would advise you keep some money. If you eventually insist, she sponsors the wedding.
I agree with Jeff. That's a good point.
Why'd you say so?
Alex, you know you're a popular figure. Hence, it will attract personalities. And I'm beginning to get perplexed how she would raise the kind of money that would show that the kind of guests that will attend your wedding.
When we get to the bridge, we'll definitely cross it.
Are you mad? Everything you were warned to stay away from that boy. You went to the city and you are mingling with him. Eh? Papa, look at what your stupidity has cost us. Give me that. Junior, leave me. Papa, leave this knife. You might just enjoy. Leave me. What is all this nonsense? Eh? Inapwala? Kebo? Who are you? Nonsense.
You had an elephant on your head, yet you went after a cricket. See, if this opportunity slips out from us, you will see what I will do to you. Just mark my words. Mark my words. Eh?
Biko, it wasn't intentional.
I don't want to hear.
It wasn't intentional. Just listen to yourself. You're nothing but a disgrace to this family. I am so disappointed at you.
Hey! Private jet, Mo. Private jet. Limousine. Hey! Look at our house. The big mansion they are supposed to build for me. Please stop murmuring me. Stop murmuring me. Eh? Men of higher caliber that I told you, I advised you to get. Go quiet. Just look at how you let it slip off from you. Hey, private jet, Mo. Private jet, Mo. Limousine. Mansion. Try. I can't in this wretched house forever. You have disappointed me. Honestly, you have disappointed me. Che! Private jet, Mo! Che!
In a walachi. From my highway. Hey, idiot.
Organism.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love?
Okay. Your food is ready.
I don't want to eat.
Can I talk to you, please? Please, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. I know how you feel. I understand your pain. I know it's not easy getting over this, despite your pretense to must have gotten over it. You have to be strong. For the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. Sometimes we fail in life in order to do better in future. You don't have to be afraid that you have failed. Take it as a lesson. Please, okay.
Sandra, am I really a bad person?
No. Okay. Good things don't easily come to good people. If you're a bad person, I would have gone from this house long time ago. But for your sake, I'm still here. You won't understand, Jack.
Take me much, I appreciate it.
What happened to love? What happened to care?
Come
What
and
happened
eat
to
much
the sweet
later.
memories that
Your
accompany
food.
love?
No, I'll come and eat much later.
I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect. Every woman is the same. No perfect woman.
Someone called.
Thank you. Sandra. Sandra, I want to appreciate you today. Thank you for being there for me the little way you can. Thank you for being a younger sister. Thank you for the piece of advice. You are such an intelligent girl. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the woman your parents trained you to become.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Please kindly have a seat. Let's chat. So I hope you don't mind if I ask you a few questions.
No, sir. I'm at your service, sir.
So I want to ask her, as a married woman, you came home and you meet your husband on your matrimonial bed with another woman, what would be your reaction?
Well, the case is by choice, because the way I will react to it is not the same way some other person would react. I would definitely be hurt as a human, but I will not fight, even though I know the lady involved will never go unpunished for coming into my matrimonial home. And as for my husband, I would forgive him after a long explanation, because men ordinarily are polygamous by nature.
You will forgive him just like that?
Yes.
Oh. I see. Okay. Thank you. You can go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, hello. I missed your call. Yeah, hello. Okay, so you ask him. Okay, let me call. Yeah.
I think there is a way out.
What way?
He would only agree to take me back if I sponsor the wedding.
Well, how do you intend to achieve that?
The estimated cost for the wedding is 5 million naira. I have 3 million naira in my possession.
Well, in that case, your mother and I will give you the remaining 1 million naira from the one he has been sending to us.
Papa, there is still 1 million remaining.
Let us borrow from Mr. Donatus, the money lender, and use our remaining 1 land as collateral. You know we will make double the capital after the wedding.
Well, it's a good risk worth taking.
We wouldn't have been in this situation if not for your insensitive actions. You know that, right? Look at the mess you've gotten us into.
It's okay, calm down. What we should be thinking of now is for us to get solution.
Papa, what solution are you talking about when the money involved in this is quite a huge one?
With God, all things are possible.
Today is a big day for me. I must say. Yeah. Little girl, I'm thinking of.
Alex! Alex! Hurry up! Don't keep the pastor waiting.
Yeah.
Let's create perfume memories today.
Oh, my guys are looking for me. You look dope, guys. Let's leave this place. That's what's up.
Let's ball out, y'all. Let's see, man.
You look good. Thanks.
You look good. When we did ball out, we did.
Well, yeah, I should take a chill pill, right, and try not to be up in the hill. We're going out soon.
We are up already.
Last pastor.
So what's happening?
It's not like this.
Yeah.
See, we should be telling you what you're telling us now. You should be the one hurrying us off, and not the other way around.
Come on, I know that.
Guys,
bro.
sit down when we drink now. Pass up way for
No,
us.
listen up, bro. Don't worry. Take a chill pill, man. Don't be up in the hill. I'm on camel, man.
You maybe should stay on the
camel, man.
Make I tell you, marriage committee will come late. They will collect money from you.
I said, take a chill pill and try not to be up in the hill, okay? We're leaving soon. Okay. So have fun, have some drinks.
That's the problem.
If you say so, it's my day. Hey, but remember,
go late, you pay fine, remember?
Okay.
Marriage is will charge you.
I know. I hope there's nobody in there.
Let's have fun if it's something, have fun.
Let's pop something.
Yeah, man, we are big boys now. Yeah, they wait for us now. We pass like that. Relax, man. We're big boys.
So blame your babe now. She will come to there.
Yes, you like babe.
Okay, look at that. It's gonna be a looking. That was good.
Ready? You look good, man.
What up, man? Well, let's go from here. Right.
Yeah.
Alex, we are supposed to be in church. Today's your wedding. So why are we here drinking?
Oh yes, you just said it all. It's my wedding and not yours. Okay, so I go whenever I'm deemed fit to go, right? Best man.
Hey, Alex, did you say dim feet?
Yeah.
Come on.
Alex,
yeah.
we're your friends. We're in a rightful position to direct you.
Okay.
Trying to guide you here. What's going on?
But I'm guided already. You don't need to guide me, right?
I mean, I don't get it. Are you okay? Like, have you lost it?
But even though I lose it, I will find it, right? Hey guys, listen up. Enough of these attacks. The idea is for us to come here, have fun, drink up, and then we head out to church. Very simple.
Alex, you and I know that you're not fine. So why are you trying to sell us this crap? Tell us what is going on exactly.
I am fine. I just wanted to have fun, drink up before we head out for wedding. That's all.
Alex, what's your plan? Alex, there's something you're not telling us. Please, go ahead. We are listening.
What are you people playing at? Nothing is wrong. Okay, we are here to have fun.
Alex,
it's my wedding.
Tell us your plans, please.
Hey, come on, best man. I have no plan. I have no plan. Seriously.
Like, you want to be happy at your own detriment. What does that mean?
Oh, come on.
Look at this guy. Are you drunk?
Happiness on my wedding day.
See, Alex, there's something you're not telling us. Please, why don't you go ahead and tell us? We're your friends.
Guys, I beg. Enough of this English. You guys are my guys. The idea that make we have fun.
Wait, guys. Are we not supposed to be having this merriment after church? I don't get.
That's the problem. You see, me, I do not follow the trend. I do what I like to do anytime I want to do it. How I want it to be done is drink up, have fun, get high, and then go to church and put the ring on the damn finger and I take my wife home.
That is it.
So you are just confusing everything. Like I said, we're supposed to be going for it, but it's not here. Imagine how stupid we are when you're drinking. Alex.
Oh, it's my day. We're meant to have fun. You do more drinks, so that's supposed to be your way. That's not all. That's not all. Once it's much, it's not all.
Oh, it's not. Are you sure you're okay?
You want to get me drunk, right?
Exactly. You gotta get
drunk to church.
Yes. Drunk to church. Drunk to church.
No, you get drunk in love with your boo. So let's hurry up and go to church.
Okay, now you're talking. So you drink up, guys. Drink.
Hey. Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman.
Alex, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If you knew you weren't going to get married, why did you have to put that through such shame? You made me wear a suit, guy. What's wrong with you, man?
Please, guys, have a seat.
For what? Have a seat for what then? What's that talk about?
First of all, I want to apologize for the inconveniences. But the truth is that I wanted her to feel the same pain I felt when I saw her with another man. I wanted her to spend all the dime she made from me before I kick her out like a piece of crap. I'm certain that she's as broke as I met her, if not more than. You see, I divided my salary for this girl to make sure she's comfortable. Something I haven't done for even my own parents. I did all of that for her. What did I get in return? Betrayal. I showed this girl real love. All she did was siphoning money from me, having an affair with another man. So once again, I apologize because you all are innocent of this plan. I'm sorry for clothing you all in my shit and stuff, but I was humiliated, downcasted, insulted, all in the name of genuine love. I'm sorry, guys.
This is a Sicilian plan. We'll call it the Mafian attack.
Come on, guys. But you're supposed to tell us about this whole arrangement. I don't understand. What kind of embarrassment is this?
Man, unless you finished this plan, it's too bad. Can you imagine? We were just so stupid enough not to understand what was going on. Eh? Considering the fact that we didn't see any member of your family here. Man, you are good. So Alex, where is the poor girl? Where is she?
I instructed my security men not to let her in or any member of her family, so I believe she should be somewhere.
Are you for real?
This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, you won't beat me. I won't want to come on my bed. Okay, I just told you what happened and I apologized. This girl fooled me. I mean, I'm just telling the story like this. If you see what she did to me, once again, I'm sorry for the inconveniences. Sorry. I like it.
It's all good, guys. It's all good. Come on. Let's forget whatever happened.
Stress. This is not the time.
Let's drink up.
This is not the time for marriage. Excuse me.
Let's drink up and forget what happened. Okay?
Let's start for once. Let me plan what happened.
Oh, really? You guys just want us to
start? Come on, let's drink, man. Let's drink.
No! Madam! Go. My Oga say no one see you here.
Owen, please, just open the gate. I just need to talk to him. Just open.
You no need to talk to anybody. Go. Since you say better thing no good for you, go. Ajonwani, go! Ajonwani.
Owen!
Go! Leave this place, go!
Just open the gate.
Who you dey tell?
Owen!
I don't want my Oga come in mother. He talk with his mouth.
Owen, okay, just a minute, just open the gate.
You no get any minutes. No, we no
Owen!
get. You sure my Oga don't travel? Bye.
Owen!
No, bye.
Owen!
Madam. See this woman say, give me my money, because they cry. Come, madam. Give me my money now. What do I want you? Give me my money. I go scatter this way where this because they cry for you. Let me come and give me my money. Come over here. I don't want to come to my time for you. Give me my money.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect, every woman is the same. No perfect woman. this life, no balance. So I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time?
Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Alright? Just put yourself together.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the pains I've caused you. I know this happened because of my stupidity. Biko, Papa, I'm sorry.
Now listen, I don't want to hear your ugly voice. Go in there, pack your loads and leave my house. I won't be part of your misery.
Papa, Biko, please calm down, take it easy.
I have spoken.
Please, let me talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Mama. Biko. Please. A child who says that the mother will not sleep also. You are a disgrace.
Stop crying, okay? It's okay. Just stop this now. Everything is going to be fine. Trust me. I'm so sorry. It's okay.
Please, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go inside. Just come now. Let's go inside. See, everything is going to be fine. It's okay. I'm sorry. I understand. I can feel your pains. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer.
I wouldn't say you took the best decision. She must be broken wherever she is right now. But if that is what settles your soul, I can't judge you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer.
Mama. Oga?
How could you get yourself this drunk? It's me, Sandra. Please, let me take you in. Sandra. You need to shower.
Go and drink food.
Please, let me take you inside. You need to shower. You don't smell good. Please, let me help you. You don't smell good. Please, let me take you inside. Okay, you're going towards the kitchen. Wait.
No woman is perfect. Every woman is no perfect woman.
What is keeping him late at this time? He doesn't stay out late.
Someone say this life no balance, so I don't believe in love anymore. What happened to love? What happened to care? What happened to the sweet memories that accompany love? Hey, I am asking why me? Why do I fall victim all the time? Why can't I find someone that loves me? I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect. Every woman is the same. No perfect woman. Hey, I can beat my chest and say I found the answer. No woman is perfect. Every woman is the same. No perfect woman.
She's unique, even though I have gone through rough patches. She may not be perfect, but definitely better than all I have been with. She deserves a better life.
No one deserves to be treated the way you were treated. But do not forget, we can't change our destiny.
Are you trying to say my destiny has fallen over heels?
No, okay, I didn't say that. But remember, we all have our own. When you finally meet the woman God wants for you, she will give you no stress.
Let's say I have found her.
So soon?
Well, I've been with her for some time now. But I've been blind to notice that God has given me the greatest gift that I never had.
Well, I pray she gives you the love you've been searching for.
Yes? God gave me that love on a platter. You are that greatest gift. Marry me.
Please stop all this, please.
No, I cannot stop. You are that woman my soul yearns for. Please don't say no.
Please.
You see, the game of love is just like a fire. It keep a burning until it burn itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say, where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Oh, in your hands, it's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Oh, if I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand, no. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning, it can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say, where you are, it's where my heart belongs.
You are a hero and a gentleman. You're kind and honest. But more to that, you're the first man I've ever truly loved. And no matter what the future might bring, you will always remain one.
You are everything I want, and even more. Meeting you has taught me so many things in life. One of it is what will be, will always be. Your love is so real. If I can live on this earth for 1,000 years, then it would be with you forever. Loving you has been a very special moment in my life. Love you.
From the depth of my heart, I truly love you too.
No, I love you more. I adore you. Thank you for coming into my life.
I'm glad you fell in love with me. You are the reason I breathe. From the first day you came into my life, I haven't stopped thinking about you. There is nothing on earth more important to me than your smile. I will forever remain yours.
You are a true definition of true love. Cheers to long life and prosperity. Cheers to amazing union together. Cheers to real true love.
Cheers.
Come here.
You see the game of love is just like a fire. It keep a burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keeps on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say, where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your hands, it's where my heart belongs.
Okay, sorry, don't
Oh,
go.
madam.
You said a fish you want, baby.
Hey, good.
Madam, I hope good chameleon meat.
No wahala.
Madam, don't forget to chameleon meat.
40.
No wahala. Okay, make I add fish.
How much?
At the same price. At 15.
No, we don't need fish. Chameleon, and we get goat.
You the kind things wey you dey chop.
Madam, be fast now.
Fast and prayer.
I will leave this place. Oh.
Make I bring your own. No, that can't take it. Make I bring your own.
Madam, you no get beef?
I beg, no vex, so beef don't finish. Make I put fish for you.
Madam, fast now. Just bring am.
Sorry.
Water.
Make I bring water.
Look, just take a look at you. The only thing you do is go out there, drink your useless self to stupor and come back to this house. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself, Mike? I am asking you. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Are you mad? You know, eh? Happy. How can you be talking to your husband like that? Don't you have manners? You open your mouth and be blabbing. Eh? You calling me mannerless? Don't I know what I'm doing? Yeah? Don't you have manners? How to talk to your husband? I paid for your price. I paid everything. I paid everything if you have the mouth to insult me. I'm not idiot. You're talking to me anyhow. Don't you have sense? Yeah.
Stupid man! That is the only thing you know. You are a disgrace to manhood. You have no life at all. Look at me. I left a human being that was dirty, thinking I was in love with a human being. I didn't know I was in lust with an animal.
Very stupid.
You are a god too.
Very stupid.
You are a more of the stupid. Look at you now. All you do is go out there, drink, carry your prostitute that you give 1,500 without even catering for your family. Like one night, look at the house. You have not paid your rent for 2 years. Soon they will come here to vacate us.
I should be doing something very important than sitting here to listen to your stupid nags. Yeah?
Stupid
I
what?
should be doing something very important.
Stupid
I don't
what?
even know why I'm standing here listening to
Where
your
do you have
nags.
to go?
Yeah?
Richie, brother, woo! You have nothing to do.
I got a wait, Bob.
You are a madman. You are a madman. You will die in poverty. I wonder what I was doing with you. Wonder Allah. You will suffer till you die. You will die in poverty. I curse the day I met you. I curse the day I met you. You will suffer, Mike. You will suffer. Sorry. You will suffer. My God will punish you. God will punish you, Mike. God will punish you. Shame on you! He got! You will suffer till you die! Madman!
This life no balance at all.
Adikwa akụ kịta ofe akụ gonu rice ọ na-ekpo ọkụ. Ah, madam, customer.
Well done.
How you sell?
Which one you want? What do you want?
Rice and meat.
The plate is 200, but if you want extra meat, it's 250. How work?
Fine.
Yeah.
How the business?
Thank God, though.
So you don't sleep.
Don't.
Sorry, yeah.
Madam, how many meat you want? I like it. Yeah. Thank you.
They don't.
You know what make I give
No, just give me spoon.
Okay.
No worry, I get spoon inside, she'll just stay.
I'm not going to carry my spoon. Sorry. Thank you. God bless you. Drink am with cold coke, you go like am. Burn the rice, Oga, you no buy today?
I no buy job, beg next time, money no dey.
Well done,
Okay, no problem.
Burn the rice,
That bet, I swear to God, I must win that bet.
Now, good afternoon.
What do you have?
I get rice, I get ufaku, I get beans and tomato stew there.
Tomato stew. Oh, come here. Oh, give me rice. Without meat, oh. Don't put meat inside, oh.
Madam, please do fast now. I dey hungry, I beg. You know say as I be chop, food come plenty.
You talk too much.
What's your problem now?
If I
not
slap
talk,
you,
we don't go food take away from
don't put meat, oh.
That
That game here, 30 million naira. That's it. If I win that game, I swear to God, I won't give it up naira.
She made a see.
Madam, you want buy rice? Ufaku dey o. You want buy? Don't you know me? Madam, I don't know you. This is Sandra. Sigini. Why are you doing this?
You see the game of life is just like a fire. It keep up burning until it's done. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your arms. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Whoa, if I'm to make another choice, I will choose another you. If I'm to be a queen, I won't think twice to make you my king. If I'm to describe you with only one word, I will say that you are life. The love is so strong, but they don't understand, no. Allow me to be with the one I love, and that is my wish. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning, it can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say where you are is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. Whoa, in your arms. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. It's where my heart belongs. Whoa,
Look, what you're doing is uncalled for. Just eat your food, please.
Eat? Where do I even get the appetite to eat this food? Sandra, I am going through a lot. Look at me. I once had everything here. I had a good life. But look at Lillian today. Just look at me. I shut down my shop because I couldn't pay my rent. I had to venture into wheelbarrow strategy. Is that life?
Sorry. No, come to the dining table. Okay? So that I can get you your food. Do you want me to turn off the AC? How come you never mentioned this at all? You didn't even tell me that you were not feeling fine. You just locked yourself up in the room. And you had to wait for things to get this serious? Huh? Yeah, sorry. Just try and eat a little. The doctor said you need something in your system to take your drugs. Alright? Okay. Just go ahead. No, sorry. Sandra, why are you eating like... Sandra now, come on. You've not had anything to eat. Just take a little. Small. No, sorry, just manage. Manage. Do you want water?
Yes.
Hey, Sandra, you have to swap. No, Sandra, Sandra, this is not the time for that. Sorry. It's okay. Sorry. Are you okay? You still have to eat a little. Please. What did the doctor give to you? Antibiotics. You can't have it without food. Alright? Go ahead. That's good. Eat small. Hey, don't act like a baby. I will just bring my cane and flog you too. Have you heard me? That was a joke. Go ahead with the food, okay? Take the meat now.
It's okay. Stop crying. I'm sorry about all that. Just believe that God will definitely turn your life around again.
You know the most painful part? I know my life can never be the same. And that is what is killing me. The scar on the skin is thicker than the original. The gap has been created. And my fear is that it can never be filled again.
No. Don't say that again. First of all, you need to understand your mistake. Look, J.K. Rowling says, understanding is the first step to acceptance. And only with acceptance can there be recovery. Just believe that God will turn your life around again. Just eat your food, please. Eat your food. Stop crying.
I just need some time.
It's okay. My love, I think we should help Lillian and her husband rise. Remember, if one door doesn't close, another one will not open. I just want you to see everything that happened as the will of God. Because we wouldn't have been privileged to be here if what happened between you two didn't occur. You both were not meant to be together. She told me everything. She only accepted your proposal because of the pressure coming from her family. She has been in love with Mike years before you met with her. And to even shock you, they had an aunt.
What?
So she couldn't have been separated from him if she had gotten married to you.
Did you say oath?
Yes. Please. I just want you to help her now. She needs your help right now. When I came in here as a maid, she treated me nicely. Even though sometimes she could be harsh, but I learned a whole lot of things from her. Please, my love, please. If you love me, do this for me, please. Please, my love.
to plead with you. I know I have hurt you so much, but please, I am asking for your forgiveness. You showed me so much love beyond measure. You did enough good to my family and I. But I know I paid you back with unkindness. Please, I am begging you. I am pleading with you. Biko, I am sorry. I am deeply sorry. Please.
Ogale, please, we are so sorry. I don't even know who you are before, but the way my wife was talking about it got me interested, you know. And me seeing you today, I think you're a very nice man. Allowing us into your house too. I think you're a very good man. Ogale, we are sorry.
We are deeply sorry.
Wow. Have a seat. Have a seat. You see, the Bible says to err is human, to forgive is divine. If there is no sin, there won't be forgiveness. If God Almighty in heaven can forgive us our sins, then who am I to reject your plea? I forgive you all. You see, I learned you've been with Mike for a very long time, even before we met. And you both have a very strong bond going on. You see, what God has joined together, no man should put asunder. I wish you all the best in life. In as much as I was very hurt, but just like I said, I forgive you both. And on that note, my wife and I decided God has blessed us, so why can't we extend that blessings to you people? Today, I support your union, your business, or whatever way or whatever means of survival with the sum of 5 million naira. I learned that you people are having an accommodation problem, right? Okay, so I got a 3-bedroom flat for your family, so you can at least live there for now till you figure out what to do with you. No, it's okay.
God bless you.
It's okay. When God blesses you, what do you do?
Bless you, Alex. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you. It's alright. Just stand. Stand.
Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you. God bless you. Her body is this is running temperature.
Yeah, she's teething. She's growing teeth.
Oh.
So it's making her own temperature.
Hey.
God bless you.
It's alright.
You see, the game of love is just like a fire. It keep on burning until it burns itself out. The fire of true love can never be quenched by anybody. So even if you're shouting, it keep on burning. It can never be put off, and no matter what you do, my love for you is burning like a fire. That's why I say, where you are, it's where my heart belongs. It is where my heart belongs. It is where